The ICF Canoe Sprint World Championships are brought to you by the Province of Ontario, the Government of Canada, and Tourism Niagara.
And up next is race 81, the second heat of the junior men's C1 200 meters.
In lane 2 from Moldova, Binzaru Dragos. In lane 3 from China, Zhu Tong Chao. In lane 4 from Russia, Nikolai Meleshnashnikov. In lane 5 from the Czech Republic, Lukas Hejak. In lane 6 from Italy, we saw him in the C2, David Sestra. In lane 7 from India, Kumar Shah. And Venezuela's Orlando Vera rounds things out in lane number 8.
Yeah. Lucas to try to pass him, but yes, the Russians are always fast off the line. And take a look at the different boats here. You see the C1s from Plastex in the foreground, and then there's Anello in lane 6. It's really personal preference now, but a lot of thought and design goes into these boats, and it's very personal about which boat you like the best. But I think they're just beautiful crafts, and it's really amazing. Off the start there, we just saw what may have been a false start. I didn't hear the second horn. I heard a stop, so I don't know if that was an official false start, but those athletes were trying to just time it perfectly, and instead they bounced off the boot. It's a dangerous move doing that. Yeah, it looked like Sestra in lane 6, the Italian, tried to get a fast start, but they're going to rejig it and go again. Yeah, it's dangerous to do that. We saw it happen in one of the women's heats a little earlier on today, where I think she tried to anticipate the start and end up bouncing off the block, and you end up moving backwards, which is not what you want to do in a 200, especially in C1. Very nice start by the Czech athlete in lane 5, though. Good for him. And look at lane 2, up in the top in the red boat. Very strong paddling by that athlete. But in lane 5, it looks like the Italian, David Sestra, is going to power his way in here. Top 6 advance to the semifinals and the next fastest 3 times. Yeah, Sestra's paddling well. Here's a look at the Czech athlete. Slightly different style than we've seen in the other races. He's staying really forward and really low. That's what you have to do. But key is looking at the boat and how it moves. The smoother the boat, the better. But the Russian athlete right there, classic Russian stroke. Lots of hips. Nice big catch on him. Staying forward, not a lot of body movement, not the same as in a 1,000 meter, but it looks like the Russian will take this with about a half boat over the Czech athlete, who in turn had a half boat over the Italian. Very nice pendant on it. And here is heat 3 of the junior men's C1 200 meters. And in lane 2 from Mexico, Felix Nieto. In lane number 3 from Cuba, Emilio Alfonso. And the Korean, Ji-Sung Choi in lane 4. Lane number 5 is Chima Canoe Club's pride and joy of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia in his own right, Tom Hall, a great guy and very personable young paddler. Lane number 6 from Ukraine, Pavlo Elchkov. Lane number 7 from Estonia, Josip Carlson. And the Uzbeki athlete in lane 8, Elajon Mamadaliev. It's going to be a good field. Good field for Tom to challenge himself with. He's got a great looking boat, a nice Nello yellow and black. It's a bit funny reading my name on the TV at another Junior Worlds. What is it, 14 years later? Seems like just yesterday. Well, this kid is a real good paddler. I've followed him for several years. He's got a great following back home in Dartmouth. He's a hardy maritimer. I expect big things from this kid, but just getting here was an accomplishment. He beat out a ton of talented Canadian paddlers. So good on you, Tom Hall, and good luck. Yeah, it's great. Tom has got a great attitude. He works really hard. He's very technical. His dad is one of the best coaches, canoe coaches. He coached one of the Canadian canoeing greats, Steve Giles, and then worked on Tom Hall. So off the line, Tom knows he's got to be fast. He's not the biggest guy out there, but he's tall. He paddles well. He's got nice long levers. But look at lane 6, the Ukrainian athlete. And here comes Mamadaliev from Uzbekistan. We saw him in the 1,000. He's fast, but Tom Hall will catch up as the race progresses. He's got a great finishing kick, but keep an eye on the green boat on the outside, Elajon Mamadaliev from Uzbekistan. And here's a great picture of Tom Hall motoring down to the finish line. Yeah, and watching Tom, he knows he's got to be close. The Ukrainian athlete to his right in the black boat, who looks like he's pulling away from the field, was 4th at the Europeans. Very long and powerful stroke, lots of power, but Tom is doing well up there. The wind isn't for him, but he's fighting through it, and he's doing well. 1-6 to the semifinal. He's safe moving on, but it's Ukraine in lane 6 that wins. Lane 8 from Uzbekistan second, and I think lane